Oh, yeah, you just heard that implosion at part of Avon Lake Power Plant.
Yeah, it just happened around 5:30, just about a half an hour ago. Dust is settling now. 19's Vic Gideon is live at the site with what it's looking like, what it's sounding like, if there's any dust in the area. Vic.
You know, we saw the video, obviously, and you heard the sound, but to be here was indescribable. How loud the boom was, and then the reverberation, the car shook. I mean, you felt it go through your body, and despite the fact you knew it was coming, it happened at about 5:40, it still took you by surprise. At least it did with me. It was so loud, and again, the shock waves were so reverberated so much. And actually, somebody was getting kind of a bird's eye view, literally, is Glenn Johnson. He owns Safe Drone Solutions, and he has live pictures right now of what we're seeing here, and that is he's got a drone that is up in the air right now. And what do we see, Glenn?
Well, right now I'm just panning around, looking at the remnants of what's left here of this. You can see the dust cloud is all dissipated, and they're currently hosing it down. Looks pretty good.
We saw a big dust cloud initially on the drone. We did not experience any of it ourselves, but that actually got pushed out more toward the lake than it did toward us in the city.
Oh yeah, for sure, yep.
And then they did a pretty good job, you said, as far as making sure that that dust didn't get, because again, I expected to see a little bit of dust, but we've seen nothing so far. So you think that they did a pretty good job with the building and as far as, you know, basically making sure the implosion was done correctly.
Oh yeah, totally. I thought for sure we were going to see a big dust plume right over the building, but actually it stayed low, and it basically went out into the lake slowly. There's not a lot of wind going right now, so but yeah, it just drifted right out there, and you can see they're closing it down now, and looks pretty clear.
Yeah, we saw them spraying it down, so that obviously tamps the dust down a little bit. But zoom in a little bit, and we could actually see the actual site, actually where the damage really is when we get a little bit closer there. Yeah, there you go. You're zooming in there. Show me what, tell me what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, so this is basically what's left of that section that came down. Now, obviously, it's not the whole site. It's just one small section, actually. And what you're seeing, the light area, is actually the back of the facade, and the facade is still there. So if you're doing a drive-by, you probably won't even notice the difference.
Yeah, but that's really amazing, actually, to get, we're right on top of it. Mm-hmm. And again, we did see the cloud earlier. It pushed out toward the lake. They were spraying it. So pretty much, you know, aside from that loud boom, probably waking some people up this morning, we didn't get much else. But those are some great pictures. We appreciate it. Yep, and actually we'll hopefully we'll talk to you in a little bit as well. But, you know, we know exactly what's going on here. We got the drone up there from Safe Drone Solutions from Glenn Johnson. We're going to see now what's going on the roadways, what's going on right now with Jamie Sullivan.
Yeah, so Vic, in that area specifically, Lake Road was closed off because of the implosion, but it just reopened again. Lake Road was closed while this was happening, just reopening right now, which is good news for you. We had a lot of people using the alternate, which was Walker Road, but again, you no longer need to do that unless you just want to avoid the area. We really weren't seeing a backup either, which was good. So again, Lake Road now reopened. Walker Road, of course, open for you as well. No problems that we saw during these early morning hours in this area specifically where we did have this happen. Now, closer to Cleveland, things looking good without any accidents. We'll continue to update you, though, this morning if we do see any problems for your commute.